Alright guys, so now we're going to move on to, after we get to the point where we typed into this paragraph, we're going to do insert a footnote. And what a footnote is, it's like further information that goes at the bottom of the page. That's like if you're talking about, LeBron James, his championship run, you then put a footnote that talks about where LeBron James was born quickly, or you'd put like he did not win or did not go to college. Some quick expert that doesn't really matter to the whole reading, but it needs to be told. Okay, that's what's coming next. So at the end of this word readers, I'm over here on my paragraph with the insertion point there. We're going to go up to references and then click on footnote group. So under here, we're going to go to footnotes and click on insert footnote, and that drops you down here to the bottom. Then that's what we're going to type in this little paragraph right here on page 93. And it says Nadir and White state that fingerprint readers can perform different functions for different fingers. Semicolon, for example, comma, one finger. Man, I am this muck here with my typing. Okay, so I'm going to go down here and fix my hairs. So I think it's easier to go through and do that versus type really slow but perfect. Alright, so we're going to insert a placeholder. So like we did up here with Rossi, we're going to put in something that we'll come back to later. Alright, so we're going to make sure we're at the end here. Go up here to references, insert citation, but we're going to click placeholder. And this is where we type in the name Nadir. So basically that's saying that we have a citation, but we're going to put it in later. Like all the info that we had to fill out for that one up here for Rossi, we're going to do that later. I'm going to hit OK. Alright, so you see how it puts it in there. Alright, so now we're going to modify this. This should look identical to this. So we're going to right click it in that area, and we're going to go up here to font or paragraph, and we want to make sure there's a first line indent and the spacing is double, and we're going to hit OK, and that should look identical to that. That's what we just did right there. We don't need to do all this. Oh, I didn't have to make sure it's size 12. And there we go. Now we're going to edit this Nadir. So I'm on page 96 here at the bottom. We're going to edit. So we're going to go here, click on it, and then we're going to edit source, and that brings up this field. Okay, we're going to skip all that right to here, and there's where we're at. So the title of it is, well, it's going to be a book, so you type the source to be book. The author's name is, or the title, author, jeez, author is actually guys, I'm going to cancel. We're going to go back to this, edit citation. Oh, okay, up here where it says edit authors, there we go, that's what I was looking for. We have some authors' names that we need to put in, and I don't know where, there they are. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so last name, Nadir. First name, Alicia. And then middle name is Sati. Hit add, and then we're going to add in another author. Last name White, Jonathan Richard. Hit add. There we go. Now we're okay. Now we go to this. Now we're going to title Biometric Security. And oh no! So say like you just did what I did. I hit enter on purpose. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the click on that source, hit on the arrow, hit source, and that brings you right back to this page. So there's no need to freak out. Okay. So we're gonna finish up this publisher Wendy City Press, medium, it was a print form. Now we're going to hit OK. Bam. Now we're good. Scroll down, edit citation. What we're going to do now is that it looks like we got to add some page numbers. So this, it says the edit citation, if necessary, click on somewhere on the citation. Okay. Tap or click the citation options, and we need to edit citation, and it brings up this dialog, and as you can see over here on my screen, that's what we should look like. We're going to click on author, and we're going to click on title, and we need to click on, type in here 62 through 63, hit OK. And what that should do, as you see right here, that's how mine should look down here, which it does. We're working good. We got some more text. So here's a problem a lot of people run into, is that they start typing right here in the footnote. We need to be up here. We need to be right there. So now I'm going to type in the rest of this paragraph. Okay. So here we go. So, and I'm going to pause this as I'm doing it. So, okay. All right. So I have it typed up here. So I typed in this right here. If you need to, you can pause and type that in. It's only about 2 sentences. Okay. I'm going to move on for those that are ready. So I'm going to take a second here if you need to pause. Alright, for those that didn't pause, you're with me. The next thing we want us to do is we want us to count our words. It really doesn't matter, but if like you're writing an essay that has a max of a certain amount of words, or you have to have a minimum of a certain amount of words, this down here, if you click on where it says words, it lets you know how many words and characters and all that you have in there. I don't really care about that. Even if we don't match up, it's not a big deal. If you're following along and typing what you're supposed to, it's probably going to have a little bit of an error. Alright, so there's going to be an automatic page break. What that means is that when I type, it's going to go on the next page when it feels it needs to. Okay. There's also when we add in a page break, which means we add in a blank page. Okay, and we'll get to that here in a second. So we need to make sure we're at the end of the word public, in which we are. I'm going to make sure that's period. And then I'm going to type in this again. Okay, some will not type this again, but I'm going to type in what it has here. Sophisticated. Oh, and can be Alright, so I'm right here. If you need to pause to kind of catch up where I'm at, you can. It looks like we're at a new placeholder. So at the end of this, we're going to make sure we have a period. We're going to go up here to references, citations, insert citation, add new placeholder, and we're going to put in Alan Smith. Hit OK. Alright. Show and hide white space. That's if you don't like all this extra stuff right here. I leave it be. I don't mess with it. That's what that's talking about. Now we're going to go back to that placeholder we just put in. We're going to be adding a source. So we're going to go back here, edit, click on that little arrow, edit source. Brings up this info. It is going to be a type of source. So for author, we're going to go to edit. Last name is Alan Smith. Her first name is Samantha. Middle name is Claire. Hit add, hit OK. And the title is Understanding Face Recognition. Alright, systems. Year 2014. Oh, okay, the type of source, I forgot to do this. This is the name of a web page. So I need to scroll up here. I need to find web. It is going to be website. There we go. Perfect. And month, September, day 16, medium is going to be web. I'm going to hit OK. Scroll down, we got some more text. Almost done with this actually, guys. So I'm down here. I need to make sure I click on after the word Alan Smith. That's my new placeholder. I'm going to type in the next. Alright, so if you need to pause, please pause. I'm going to save, so I'm hitting F12. And I'm going to make sure I hit save. Alright. Now we're going to put in a manual page break. What I mean by that, when we were typing right here, when we got to like right here, just moved on to a new page. Well, we want to add a page because we're going to put in what's called a works cited. So we're going to hit Control Enter, and that adds in a new page. And that's what it's saying right here. Go to the last word I typed. Oops. Go to the last word I typed up here, and then we're going to hit Control plus Enter, or you can do a longer way, which I think is they go up here and they go up here to page and they do that. That's the long drawn out method I don't think you need to do. Okay? If you just hit Control plus Enter on your keyboard, it adds a new page. Okay? Alright. We are going to go here to the center. So we need to go back to the Home tab, hit the center button, and we're going to type in the word Works Cited. That's also known as a bibliography page. Hit Enter, get back to the left, and we're going to go here to where it says up under References. I'm going to draw my screen out a little bit bigger. Go up here to Bibliography, and we need to choose down here at the bottom right here. So insert bibliography. Okay, and that is where I want to stop us. And so if you're up to this point, 12 minutes and 50 seconds almost after I get in blabbing my mouth, that is where we'll be. So I'm gonna hit F12, save it, and we are good to go. Take care.